The 21 Days of Limitless Possibilities Challenge is almost at an end. This is day 20. I am Anita Goa. Welcome. Today we are going to explore a different route towards ASHTAVAKRASANA. All that you're going to need are 2 yoga blocks and a yoga strap. You might not need them, but great to have with you along the way in case you do. All right, so just bring that strong spirit of yours. You're almost at the end, and I will see you on the other side. Let's do it. How many different ways can you start a yoga practice? I think we've explored quite a few ways. So today what we will do is start seated, cross-legged. So feel free to sit on your block, to elevate your hips just for a moment. Settle yourself in, just feel the ground, the earth supporting you. Tune into your breath and just turn your palms to face up. Open yourself up into the possibility of ASHTAVAKRASANA again and a different journey. See what this journey entails and offers. Soften your eyes and soften your lips as you tune into your breath. Breath by breath, step by step, we will work our way towards the sage that was bent in 8 places. Have you counted? Yeah, you should count and see where the 8 places are. I'm not going to tell you. You let me know in the comments. Good. So just have fun exploring ASHTAVAKRASANA this time around. Feeling your core strength, hip opening, shoulder opening, and arm strength. And then work your palms together. Just draw your chin into your chest. Just bow down into the highest within you and connect into your intention. Notice if your intention feels different now at the end of the challenge. This is our last flow, as tomorrow is a restorative practice. So reflect back at when you started. I'd like to hear from you what your experiences have been on this journey. Please list 3 things in the comments that you've learned about yourself and about the journey of exploring the limitlessness within you. And then lift your chin and open your eyes. Good. So you're going to come off of your block if you were sitting on one. But continue to sit in this position with the right foot in front of the left. And then inhale the arms up. And then really reach up. Keep the shoulders low. And then exhale, twist it to the right. Good. Then inhale back up to the center. And exhale, twist it to the left. Inhale to the center. And then one more time, exhale, twist it to the right. And hold it there, pressing the left arm against the right thigh, twisting from the bottom of your ribs. Reach the right arm up to the right ear. Bend in your elbow and support your head. And then exhale from there, bend it to the left. So keep anchoring down into your right hip bone rolling the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Just notice how the right side of your body feels. Good. And then gradually come up and then rewind, release the arm down. And then face forward, cross the right elbow on top of the left for the eagle arms. Lift your elbows and then drop your shoulders down. Hold it with those eagle arms and then lean back and see if you can find boat pose. Balance between your sitting bones and your tailbone. Keep your chest lifted. All right, now see, you can either hold it here or see if you can lower down into a low boat pose. And then pull yourself back up. Do that again. Lower down, inhale. And exhale, pull it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Do 2 more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. So really pulls you in. And exhale up. So good. Release the legs. Inhale, release the arms up. And then exhale, descend it forward. Just rest the arms to the side. Rest your forehead to the floor or onto a block. And just soften the outer upper hips, the lower back, middle, and the upper back. And the shoulders. Yeah, and then withdraw, roll it up. And then lean back a little bit again, and then just change your leg position. So like I've said before, the key is not to feel bound, even though there are parts of our body that might be bound. Inhale, the arms up. And then exhale, twist it to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Good. Just hold it there. Reach the left arm up. And then bend in the elbow. Support your head. And exhale, start to bend to the side. Root down into your left hip. Roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Limitless possibilities. And gradually come up and rewind. Good. And then face forward, cross the left elbow on top of the right. Drop the shoulders down. And just move your head side to side. Feel that stretch into the outer shoulders, upper back. Draw in through the navel and lean back. So you always have your abdominals engaged, but there are some times when you need to engage them a little bit more than other times. Hold it. Left ankle is crossed on top of the right, so you can stay there or you can lower down. Notice how that feels. And lift it up. Take your time, 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Release the legs. Release the arms. Ah, freedom. And then exhale. Hinge it forward. You can rest the forehead on the floor or on a block. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah. Ah, soften the outer upper hips there. So good. And then withdraw, roll yourself up. And then lean back again and just change your leg position right on top of the left. And then lean forward, come into tabletop. Arms are shoulder distance, legs are hip distance. Good. Exhale it to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, draw your hips back, keeping the toes curled under, and then send your arms forward a little bit further. And rest your forehead on the floor if you can. So draw back into your feet and draw forward into your hands. So it feels like you have some suction cups there through your hands, and create that traction into your torso, like you're drawing your rib cage out of your hips. Good. Then look forward, draw your forearms onto the floor, wrap the shoulder blades into your armpits, and then exhale, lift your hips to the ceiling and drop your head down. Hold it here, dolphin pose. Just walk the feet forward, right, and feel like you're sinking your chest towards your thighs as you draw up into your abdomen. Excellent. Then you can lift the right leg to the ceiling. Just hold it there, really reach it up. Find that rooting through the forearms. Good. And then lower it down. It's a nice prep for forearm stand as well. Reach the leg up, hold it here. Full breath in, full breath out. And release it down. And then press the heels into the floor. Keep your toes as lifted there as you can. Draw up through the shins. Draw up through the quadriceps. And try to let your chest sink towards your thighs. You feel that openness through your chest, into your shoulders. Into your calves and hamstrings, of course. And good. And then slowly lower the knees into the floor. And sit back into child's pose again. And roll yourself up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your hands behind your body onto your fingertips, and then grow as tall in your torso there as you can. So expand through the chest. And just notice again that you don't throw your head back. My voice doesn't change. My chest is just expanding because I'm opening up into a back bend. Good. And then exhale it into downward facing dog. Yeah, so that feels just a little bit different. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee into the navel and step the right foot forward. Inhale, roll your shoulders open. And then exhale, straighten out the front leg. Hold it there. And then exhale, fold over the right thigh as much as you can. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, then bend the knee. And then pivot the left heel in a little bit. You can place your right hand onto your shin or stay on your fingertips. Roll your hips open and your shoulder open and come into a triangle pose. So look down, look to the side, or look up. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. You can reach that arm over the ear to get that juicier stretch into the hips. For the ASHTAVAKRASANA, the more you feel, that length into your torso and that connection into your core, makes it easier to access it. Good, and slowly release that arm down and bend the knee for extended side angle. Your forearm can stay on your thigh. Good. Also, if you want to try to go into the binding position, feel free. Here, and then if you want to straighten out the leg, go for that. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, and bend the leg, release your hands, and slowly come back into the center, into intense leg stretch, Prasarita Padottanasana. Turn your toes in and extend the arms out in front of you. Drop your head. Good. And turn, walk your hands back and turn into your back for a low lunge. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Hold it here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged. Exhale, step it forward. Okay, roll your shoulders open. And exhale, straighten out the front leg. And fold over the thigh, just as much as you can. Breathe with it. Breathe with it. Breathe with it. Good. And bend the front knee, pivot the right heel in a little bit. And then take a hold of your left shin with your left hand. Roll it open towards the sky. Reach the right arm to the ceiling. Look up to the side or down for your triangle pose. Feel free to reach the right arm over the right ear. Breathe. 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 Good, and lift it up, bend the knee, extended side angle, forearm can be on the thigh, fingertips to the floor, palm onto a block like we've done before, or you can try to go ahead and bind, and then possibly straighten the leg out. Hold it there. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, and bend the knee, release your hands to the floor, turn your left toes in and come back to the center. Extend the arms out in front of you. Shake out your head. Good, and you can also test to extend the arms behind you. If you can rest your tops of your hands into the floor, give your wrist a little bit of a stretch. It will give your shoulders a different kind of release. Maybe the crown of your head goes to the floor. Try to keep your toes lifted. And then move your arms forward, come onto your fingertips. Lift your chest, and then slowly come into that moon squat. Hold it there. Lower down as far as you can. Palms together, getting a deep stretch into your inner thighs. And then shift the weight forward. Use the strength of your legs and then gradually go over to the other side. So of course you only go down as far as you can here. Good, and then shift the weight back to the center. And I'll come into your low lunge into the front and then exhale it into downward facing dog. Lovely. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Point the feet. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Great. Now inhale, lift your right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel and slide your leg into a pigeon position. Point the left foot. Good, come onto your fingertips, lift your chest, and then exhale, descend it forward. So you can rest your forehead onto a block. Find your cactus arms, just adjust here for a moment, soften your shoulders. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. You can continue to hang on here or go into threading the needle. Slide the left arm To the right, rest your ear on the block. Reach the right arm up, bring the right arm behind your back, join and take a hold of the right big toe. Right, we've done this on previous days, so I'm not going into it in detail. And then you can also bend your left leg and take a hold of the left foot if you want to continue to get that quad stretch. All right, so yogi's choice. Good, and gradually release and reach the right arm up if you went into the threading the needle, and then push the floor away from you and lift up. Okay, sit down onto the right sitting bone and bring the right leg in. So now you're just going to face forward and take a hold of your right leg and rock and roll it side to side. So you're holding onto the foot and the knee, and your ankle is leveled with your hips. So just rock and roll side to side, yeah. So you want to make sure that this motion is coming from your hip, that you're not pulling on your knee at all. And then from here, see if you can kiss your toe, check your pedicure, talk on the phone. Oh yeah, these people keep on talking and calling, they're not listening. We're practicing yoga here, for goodness sake. Good, and release. And then see if you can work that leg over your shoulder. And again, you're moving from your hip. And from here, trying to keep the leg over the shoulder, you extend your right arm to the side, take a hold of your right foot with your left hand on top of the foot, and then you can try to straighten the leg out. This is compass pose, right? So this is a very deep stretch for the hamstrings, openness of the side body, and a lot of openness into the hips and the shoulders. Yeah, here's another all-in-one for you. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Good, and then release. Extend that leg out. Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back. Excellent. You just gotta let the body absorb that, because that's a pretty deep one. Cross the ankles, roll over, and go into downward facing dog. Hold it there. Just let that all neutralize. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale to upper dog. Exhale to downward dog. Good. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged. Exhale, knee into the navel and slide it into a pigeon. Come on to your fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, descend it forward. So just adjust yourself accordingly. And you can take this into threading the needle, slide the right arm to the left. Good, reach the left arm up, turn, go ahead and bind with the big toe. Or bend the right leg, draw that right heel towards the buttocks. Good. Then gradually release the arm, push the floor away from you, and come up. Now sit down onto the left sitting bone, swing the right leg to the front, hold it there, and then take a hold of your left leg. You know, it's like you're cradling the leg, it's like you're rocking a baby. And just make sure that you feel that this is moving from your hip, it's not pulling on your knee. So only go as far forward and back as you can. Great to do watching TV. All right, and then release, kiss your toe. Mwah. Another phone call. Oh my goodness, these people. And then take that leg and see if you can throw it over your shoulder. Yeah, throw it behind your head. Hold it there, and then keep the leg there. Yeah, you just stretch your edge as much as you can, extend the arm to the side. Take your right hand to the top of the foot, and from there try to straighten the leg out. Compass pose. Open, so you roll your heart open towards the sky. Excellent, and release it down. Ooh, and let it go. And just try to sit up tall and let your hips, let your shoulders, let your spine just absorb that. Try to feel yourself pulling the inner thighs towards each other, drawing in, and from there lifting up. Just breathe for a moment. Good, and then open your eyes. So this is quite deep and very close to the ground, which has a very, very different feeling to when we're standing and when we're, you know, away from the ground. So this involves a lot of strength, a lot of that flexibility and that, you know, pulling in to ourselves. So you're going to have a different experience probably this time around, but it's all good. So now let us try the ASHTAVAKRASANA now that we've prepared ourselves so much for it. So take your left leg and work it over your shoulder. Again, just like we did that other time. So you get into ASHTAVAKRASANA the same way, just the route to it was a little bit different. So ground your palms into the floor, and you can try all of those different variations, you know, that we did a few days ago. So you can lift and just try to explore it here. Just really get into the abs, and then you can cross the ankles. And you can lean forward and then maybe try to straighten the legs out and lower down. And then when you're ready, you try to lift and straighten and bend the elbows like you're doing a chaturanga. Hold it here and then slowly start to go sideways. And then to come out of it, pull it in and release it down. Yeah, good. So the key is when you start to extend the legs to the side, pull in, and not to go too far to the front so that you uneven your shoulders. Try to keep them leveled, which is hard to feel in that position. So you can always have a mirror in front of you just to see, or you can film yourself, you know, doing it. So work the other leg over. Hold it there. Try to glue that leg in, shift the weight forward, and then try to lift the leg off. See what happens. Just have fun with it. Cross the ankle. And again, lean forward, lift up, straighten the legs out, and then maybe, possibly, bend it to the side. And then pull it in. and release it down and let it go. Ooh. Circle the wrists. Yeah, so good. I always have a tendency on that side to dip into my right shoulder, left for you. But so I always have to make sure that I keep it leveled. So just cross the ankles and just stretch out the wrists a little bit. So even though this has been, what is it called? I forget it. Chaturanga free challenge. We have definitely worked our arms a lot in a different way. So that way we don't get exhausted. I really enjoy it actually, not doing those chaturangas. My body feels much better without them. That's my personal preference. It could be my age. And it's not that I'm limiting myself here, but I think I've done enough chaturangas for a lifetime. And release. Ooh. So good. Circle it around. Great. And just cross the left knee on top of the right. Level off your hips. Sit up tall. Lift up your chest. Reach up. And then just gradually bend it over to the side. Yeah, to your right. Roll it open. Just get that stretch into the hips there. And then you can work that arm up and lower it down to the floor. Good. And then rewind and lift. Bring your hands behind your back. Take a hold of your elbows. Sit up tall. Lift your chin. And then draw your chin into your chest. Lift it up. Face it to your right. Center. Face it to the left. And center. And then release. And lean back and change your leg position. Level it off. So now you're right on top of the left. Just make sure that your sitting bones are grounded first and foremost. Arms up. And then just bend it to your right. Go as deep into it there as you can. And you can lower your top arm to the floor. And then draw it back up. And come up to the center. Excellent. Bring the arms behind. Take a hold of your elbows. Lift your chest. Lift your chin. Your head will go back a little. And then draw your chin into your chest. Lift your chin up. And then face to your left. To the center. Face to the right. And the center. And release the arms down. So good. Lean it back. Come out of the leg position. Just extend your legs out. And then take your two blocks and form them into that T shape that you did last time. Okay, you can come up as high as you want. So just make sure that the bottom of the block for ladies is at the bra strap level, and for men below the ribs. And then rest your head to the back there. Good. You can let your heels and your feet come together, knees drop. And then extend the arms over your head and just hold it there, if that feels good. So it should feel like you're at the tips of your sitting bones there, and there's length in your torso. You can also keep your hands on your belly or rest the arms to the side of your body. Just close your eyes. Just inhale and exhale. Notice how you feel after exploring ASHTAVAKRASANA a second time. Feel free to hang out there longer if you want to, and then or gradually draw your knees together. And just roll yourself over to the side. Just be careful as you roll yourself to the side. It's the best way to come out of that position. Don't lift yourself ever straight up, because it will be too taxing on your body to come out of it that way, having been in such a restful position. So now rest into Shavasana. So now just adjust your lower, middle, and upper back a bit into the floor. And then lift your legs off. And just draw your knees into your chest. You can roll the shoulders open. And then cup the hands around the knees, lift your head up and roll yourself up. So we'll just do a seated forward fold, and then we'll rest back into Shavasana. So sit to the tips of your sitting bones, inhale the arms up. Keep the legs straight or bent, and then hinge it forward. Use your strap if you need to. And just like previous times when I've just encouraged you to enjoy the journey, just explore the possibilities within the moment. No rushing to get anywhere. Just luxuriate yourself in your own breath, in your own being. And when you start to feel that openings happen, you sneak in. But if it feels stiff and rigid, just breathe and pause there. Good, and then gradually come together. Gradually roll yourself up. Good, and roll down onto the floor. You can take your eye pillow with you. You can take your bolster, place it behind your legs. Make yourself comfortable. And again, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you want to. So I just keep it a little shorter, so you can pause the video and you can stay for 5-10 minutes on your own. Just let your breath be natural here. Allow it to move all the way down into your belly, so your belly can expand on the inhale. And then go back to normal on the exhale. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Draw your non-dominant leg in first, and then your dominant leg in second. Lift your head and kiss your knees. Mwah. Mwah. Or send them air kisses. And then roll to the side and push yourself up. And cross your legs. Palms together, draw your chin into your chest. I hope that you've enjoyed exploring ASHTAVAKRASANA with me, the sage that was bent in 8 places, who had tremendous self-confidence even though he didn't look pretty, he didn't look the part, but incredible determination. This is why I wanted to include this pose in this practice and in this challenge, so that you yourself can just dig in to your own inner strength, your own determination, and know that it doesn't have to look pretty or even be pretty. But if you are confident and you believe in yourself, it outshines anything. It's so attractive. People will pick up on it, just like they did with Ashtavakra. They wanted to learn from him. They wanted to be like him, even though initially they laughed at him. So breathe and believe. Practice every single day on strengthening your confidence muscle. Nobody will do it for you. There isn't an app for that, and there never ever will be. So it's up to you to not limit yourself, but to find the limitlessness within you and the endless possibilities. So never give up, as the Veda says. Only let go. Let go of what no longer serves you. Bring in what will. Namaste. Open your eyes. Amen to that. Yes. Tomorrow is the last day of the challenge. I hope you will join me in the restorative practice to really close this out. And if you don't, I hope you've enjoyed the practice and the 2021 videos so far. And let me know in the comments how this challenge has been for you. I would love to hear 3 things that you've learned, things that you appreciate, whatever it might be. If it's 1, I appreciate that too. I love you. I hope you feel well. I hope you will go out there, shine your brightest light, and explore the limitless possibilities within you. Bye.